By the way...
Huh?
There's I forgot. There's someone in the ship that I need to get. There's someone in the ship that I need to get.
Someone in the ship you need to get.
Yes. I'll be right back.
Can you be more vague at all? In my ship?
No, in my ship that I came in.
Oh.
So I go to the ship, and I retrieve the judge that I have prisoner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The judge.
Yep.
Forgot all about him.
I did not.
And I bring the judge to everyone.
Dun dun dun.
Who is this?
This is my latest sale.
Oh.
What? What are you talking about?
This is the one that worked for
Zerka.
Zerka?
Hey, whoa. I was promised a deal here.
You are.
You are.
You are getting a deal.
You are.
Have
I'm
you
getting-
met her friend HK?
No.
You see, I'm getting 50,000 credits for you.
But what about my money? You promised me money.
I did. HK.
We're gonna
What was
make
the amount
you.
again?
We're gonna make you a deal. 50,000.
50,000. He was getting 50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The judge was getting 50,000.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm such a good sport. I'll give you 25 now, and if you give us what we need to know, I'll give you the other half.
Are you gonna take over the interrogation?
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna watch the rest of it.
So I'm gonna add 50,000
I'll
for
take
this
25
latest
off.
sale.
You know what?
I'm gonna take 25 off. Actually, I'll just slap 25 on the table. 25K on the table right now.
Go ahead and take that too.
No,
I'm just
not
kidding.
for you.
Just kidding.
As I bust out a fucking dagger and just... No.
Please, bitch. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Alright, so.
And I made it so precariously placed it's like right between your fingers.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the dagger and I'll flip it. Just start twirling it between my fingers.
So he goes ahead and starts to reach for the credits.
They're yours.
He picks them up.
Okay.
And?
Alright, tell us what we need to know. B9, you can ask the questions.
I was just...
If I don't like these answers...
Whoa. The payment was so that way... Was for...
It's for your silence.
No, it was so
It was
I would...
for your silence.
No, it was speed up the process of of Zerka getting fined.
And your silence.
Okay, well then...
We own you.
That's it then.
We
You
own
paid
you.
me and I leave.
We own you.
Yeah.
Well then I should be leaving now.
I'll set up a transport for you outside.
Alright.
And I call one of my men at the station. Tell him to set up a prisoner style with a little cell in the back. And then when he arrives there, put him in the cell, send him down to the surface of this planet that you're going to.
Oh, let me set up a deal with the Hutts to sell him.
No, HK's gonna track him down for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because HK got a good look at his face.
That's right.
Oh, and HK, that's the guy you're gonna follow and kill.
Ooh. Fun.
Yeah. And then you can take the money off his dead body and bring back.
Even more fun.
Bring it to me.
Don't you dare.
It is my money.
You can keep
You
it.
can keep it, HK.
You can keep it.
He doesn't need it. He's got 12 billion.
Oh, what?
Huh?
12 what?
You don't know anything about that.
That's right. I know. 12 credits left.
I've only got 12 credits left, guys.
Bullshit.
You don't know anything.
Oh, do you
about
need
that.
some money?
I do, because I've given you half of the profits before.
Yeah, but I've been spending like a fiend with this motherfucker.
Dude, shit, you know what I've got in the bank, wouldn't he?
How much do you have now?
I run the exchange, you fucker.
How much do you have?
You don't want to know.
I haven't even given him his allowance yet, because I have to come up with how much he's making on a weekly basis.
Why do you have more money than I do? I was the Empress.
I put all my money
Because
into
crime
the
always
exchange.
pays.
I put all my money in the exchange, and now it's paying off.
Crime always pays.
Oh, while I'm at it, can I invest?
Yes.
You want to invest?
Yes.
I want to invest.
Let's
Of
invest.
course. We do investments in sums of 1 million.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think we could do that.
Oh, he said, "Oh."
No, I think we could do that.
He said, oh, and he said, oh.
"Oh."
No. Well, I have a line of credit with you guys, so I'm investing my line of credit to double my profits.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think that is how it works.
So, with this investment, and I'll just write a very nice little number on a little piece of paper for you.
Mhm. Oh yeah, okay. That's the point. Okay.
That's my little investment.
I'm
Oh,
curious.
Jesus.
Oh.
All right.
Or I should say, oh.
That's just a little investment.
Well, let me tell
courtesy
you
of me.
how an investment works.
Okay.
So
We gotta see if the bank processes it. You know, it takes them.
it takes about 90 days for it to come out of your pocket and theirs.
That's fine.
And then a year from today, you can withdraw, and you'll make 20%. Or if you leave it in there 5 years, you get 120%.
Sounds a bit like a Fonzie scheme.
It's up to you.
Well, since it is such a a little sum, can we work on the details as to whether or not I can get a little more out of it than 20% for 5 years, or 20% for a year? Can we work on maybe 40%?
It's hard for me to do.
It's a little hard. I
How
understand.
about 30? I'll meet you in the middle.
35.
32 and a half.
And I'll even invest too.
33%.
Okay. I'll do 33. In game year. That's one.
Yeah, that's fine.
You do realize
got
that.
completely cut out of this deal.
I was about to say you can make your own deal. You do realize
you
that.
want to make an investment? Sure. You want to write a number?
You do realize that. I mean, that deal only applies for them. I mean, he might give you a different deal based on how much you can afford to invest.
How much would I have any access to the Jedi Council funds, since the Jedi Council technically doesn't exist and so on?
Well, then you would not, because the Jedi Council doesn't
yes,
exist.
but their funds are still there, so
Are they? We don't know. It's like Schrodinger's funds,
I would know how much we have. How much?
or had,
How much did they have?
or had.
Yes.
It's a fair number.
Yeah, write that down.
Generators. What should be the most that would be fair that they would have had?
Probably like $1 million. They would have to be able to feed every Jedi, and from every Jedi's missions they get money from
What
it
do they
too.
get? One ration a week? Think
million.
bigger numbers.
They
I mean,
only
they would
have
have to have a
million.
lot of
Look
money
at the
to be able
donation,
to,
the investment
pay for
you
everyone.
just made, and they only have $1 million.
Plus all the donations they get from the Republic.
You know what?
I think they should have like 4 or 5 times this amount.
yeah. Don't worry. They might not, though, depending on what I generate.
True.
They might actually have 0.
I'll use the Destiny points for that.
It's a 0. So do you want to use that Destiny
yeah,
point?
I'll use that Destiny point.
He does have a light point left.
Yeah, he has 2.
Oh, I thought
they
you
were
used
all
one.
dark.
No, but every time you use a dark, a light gets one.
Yep.
Okay.
And every time,
Which we've used 2 dark, which means 2 light have been formed.
Mhm.
Because there were 5 dark to begin
That's
with.
right, because you used one, so you used dark.
And then somebody else used one.
Yeah.
It might have been you. No.
No,
No, it was you.
Throughout
It was
this
me.
entire game, I've only used one Destiny point.
Yeah.
No, I used one for something.
Yeah, so he used one, I used one, so there's 2, and then now
you
you're
used
using one.
which was dark.
When?
That was when I was trying to get the whole galaxy on my side.
Oh, that was season 1.
I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
That was the whole game.
Okay, so I used it to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about all of season 1.
I still got 0.
Big old goose egg.
Wow.
Mm.
I thought Destiny points were supposed to be
Look.
in our favor.
What's great? I love the little picture it shows when you get as nothing.
That's bullshit.
So you set the minimum at 0 and the max at 24 billion.
Yeah.
And
That's
he still
why.
got a 0 on a random.
Twice.
Twice?
In a row.
I think that was faded.
Anyone else want to help?
Yeah, that was faded. For sure.
Anyone else want to help?
Oh my goodness,
Help
it's 3 times in a row.
I don't think
I
that's
think that generator's broken.
Yeah, I think that generator's broken.
I don't think they can come up with... Hold on.
Use a different generator.
Oh, they can't come up with a number that high.
Oh, so you're gonna have to use a different generator. So then I'll retract the Destiny point.
Yeah, that's fine.
Break it up into smaller numbers, like $250,000 per
They might have a
thing if you want to try and get it up to 24 billion.
I'll say you have a weekly fund of whatever this is. How about that?
Okay.
Whatever it ends up being. Okay, so this is how much was weekly that you had left.
Okay.
And it's been...
So write that down.
Hold on, I gotta do the math. Let's see. How many weeks are in a year?
52.
Thank you.
And so it would be times 52
200.
times 5.
Yeah, so 260 times this number. Not... I mean, it's not big, but it's big.
Can you tell me how much I make a week?
Yeah, I'll come up with something.
Same here.
You don't make anything.
You don't make anything. You don't belong to anybody.
This is what the offer would have been.
You have a shit ton of money.
That's what you can
Still have
offer.
Regular contact.
You still have a shit ton of money.
With one of my council members, and sure.
Give me another piece of paper. I need to write this.
I gave you. I don't have another piece of paper.
What? I thought that was the offer paper.
No, that's not. Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm gonna offer him.
Here, huh? There. Can you wait to see his offer compared to your offer? Or your what's it, investment?
Yeah.
Well, you had that on you, Doug, didn't you?
That's just my personal pocket change.
Personal account.
Personal pocket change. That's what's in my pocket.
Okay. Hey. I was gonna tell you how much you make.
Okay.
Monthly.
How much I personally make?
The exchange.
The exchange makes that monthly. What do you say I get? 20%?
You get as much as you want to dip into it.
Oh, okay then. Well, I'm just gonna stick with the number I got. How's that?
Yeah.
And then
Use it
I'll
as.
just add to it from here and there.
Yes.
I basically like every time we do a deal, I just take it out of mine.
Yeah. So that's how much.
So does that seem fair? Because I've been with them for a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a note of how much this is though, so that way you know, like
Okay.
every in-game month you get that.
And so I get.
Hold on. Let him write this number down.
Here.
And make a note that like every in-game month you get paid that much.
And I'm not getting paid weekly anymore, right?
No,
Okay.
because there's nobody to pay you.
Touche. Unless they're just randomly putting money in
yeah, so
somehow in the banks.
out of game, just want you guys to know
It's the Republic that puts the money
that
in.
the exchange is
Also-
making 8.2 billion a month.
Good God.
All right, so with this exchange, is this basically like an underground bank type thing? Can I open up a mutual funds account?
Yeah, that's a
type
good
thing,
idea.
So I can invest in companies that the bank invests in. and get a stable like weekly, monthly.
This is not a
kind of
bank.
thing?
Yeah, I mean, we're not
This is basically you coming up to the Italian mob and saying, "Hey guys, I have
The Italian mob has
backers."
and brokers and banks in their own pockets.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he said yeah.
So what I would say is, this $3 billion of it is for you guys to invest in the trade thing.
You want to invest $3 billion
for your whatever backdoor alley, whatever fuck up shit that you do, and to help me find shit when I need it.
Okay.
And the other $3 billion is to be put into other investments type stuff that I can get weekly income from.
Okay.
So basically, whatever you end up investing in, the other half goes towards that. The first half just goes to you, and is your money.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is make.
I think I understood that right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is invest all $6 bill, but separate it. Like so, $3 bill you don't get paid on. The other $3 bill you're gonna make that.
You make some sort of. Honestly, a percentile roll would be good for this because you could come up with like what would be.
Yeah.
What would you end up percentage-wise getting back? It's kind of like
each month off of that $3 bill.
I'll let you make the roll too.
Yeah, something that I would like to be is like a silent partner for business deals or something, like creation of businesses for you guys. You have storefronts and shit like that to make more money.
Yeah.
And then I would profit X amount of it.
Right.
Here you go. Percentile.
But roll a percentile. See what you make each month.
That's what, 8?
That's an 8.
Yeah,
so that's
38.
So 38.
Oh,
that's 83.
Oh yeah.
So that'd be 83.
That's 83% back.
83% a month off of $3 bill.
Yeah.
So. Damn, that was a good roll. I would have
Yeah,
never made that deal.
That's one investment.
It's a hell of an investment, but I'm building storefronts for everybody for this.
So in universe it can make sense.
Yeah.
So write it down. 2.49 bill
And this is monthly?
monthly.
Okay. Just so you know.
That's how much you're getting.
Every in-game month, that's how much you're getting. Which makes sense. That's actually enough. They could afford that monthly. They can easily afford that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other $3 bill is for whenever I ask for a specialty item that would otherwise need assistance.
I love that JP. I love that JP still doesn't know how much you offer.
He offers $6 million. You offer 6 bill.
That's one downgrade.
So at the end of the year, JP will make $7,980,000. At the end of the year, you'll bring back in $7,980,000,000. Like you can just take the billion off yours and you still make more money.
Like
than
honestly,
JP.
at this point, your character could just go into retirement.
Yeah, you could just.
No, I'm not retiring this character.
I know. I'm joking. Like.
I would retire mine. He's gonna die anyway.
I mean, but at least
Poor guy.
he could theoretically die a peaceful death.
Well, that's hopefully what I'm hoping for. I'm either going to die very peacefully or I'm going to go out with a big bang.
A blaze of glory, if you will.
I'm going to slip a little note in your pocket that says, here's the account number and routing number to my bank account. Take it to Leela.
That's fine.
Bring it to
I'll
our.
put it in a trust.
Bring it to our daughter.
If I die, I think my next character should be. I should just play Leela.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Why not?
That makes sense.
You just upset Josh and tell him to start playing Dustil.
No, I've got plans for Dustil.
I'm gonna mess with him though in the
Yeah.
chat so you guys can see.
He does know who I have plans for. He already knows what I plan with Dustil.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. But, yeah.
Oh. It's gonna hurt though on one side of things, on what I'm planning. I haven't even told you this one. It's gonna be more of a parental thing. There's a parental thing that. How protective are you of Leela of dating?
I need to meet the boy first.
Okay, you know the boy.
What's the boy? Dustil?
Dustil's the boy.
That's a good fit.
I'm alright with him.
They know each other.
They know each other, and he's capable.
Yeah.
I'm alright with that.
He's capable. He's strong.
Handsome.
He's got money.
He does have money.
He's making lots of money right
That's
now.
right.
He works in the family business.
I'm alright with Dustil.
Okay. Because Dustil did meet her once.
Mm-hmm.
Back on Moraband.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was part of my plan. That's why I'm not.
Wasn't she 3 years younger than him, though?
Yeah, only 3
Yeah,
though.
That's fine. That's fine.
Check that out.
Oh no! Please don't.
Messing with Josh in the group chat.
He said that B9 that.
B9 went out in a blaze of glory last night, so I started playing Dustil. So at least I still got the advantage of saying I killed Flo.
He'll probably be like, "Yes, B9's dead."
Thank God.
Right? What a dick. I should. You know what? Actually, I should start training a.
You could probably start building a character.
Start building a predecessor to what I do now.
Or we can build Leela as an actual playable character.
Yeah, we could easily build Leela up.
Yeah, but she's not going to take over the exchange. She's running the empire.
Which is better.
Oh, my company's shit, bro.
No. But comparatively...
I'm making you $3 billion a month.
Comparatively...
Fight,
Would you rather
kiss,
own
kiss,
4
kiss.
star systems, or would you rather, have a company?
But I also don't want to play a chick.
Fight, kiss, kiss, kiss.
I think we should let Caleb do his thing with
Leela?
Dustil and Leela.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
Maybe they'll have kids that you could play.
what I should do is just build another machine.
I'm a machine, you're a machine.
And just put him in B9's place. Like, when B9 finally
Can I
goes.
see what races we have, in this game? Because
There's a lot.
I want to see all of them.
Let me pull
Jesus.
up the
'Cause
they're all in different books, so I have to pull up a different thing that just has a list.
Yeah, just pull up the thing that has a list, and I can just be like, show me these races, because there is a race that I want you to look at, because I think that you'd be interested in it.
Let me see if it's in my. I have a reference sheet.
I have no idea if it's
so let me
in
see if
this
it's in
game
that.
particularly, but I know it's in the other game that I played, the D20 version.
Okay, this is not all of them, so this is just Edge of the Empire. Let me look up. Alright, here's what we got. Alenas, Anks, Aqualish, Arconas, Arcanians, Belisars, Bardodans, Basilisks, Bith,
Did you say basilisks?
Basilisk.
Can we look at that real fast?
Those are the, just so you know what they look like, those are the Dexter Dex guy from Attack of the Clones, the four-armed.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you've seen the Clone Wars show, it's the one that had the two double-bladed lightsabers. Did you want to still look up at that one later?
We'll look at that one later. Keep going.
Bith, Bothans, Kamasis, Sarens, that's like Kiadi-Mundis. Chadara fans, Chagrins, Shevans, Chiss, that's Thrawn. Claudites, Corellians. Claudites are the shapeshifters.
We'll look at those two.
You got the Corellian humans, which is what Han Solo is. He's a Corellian. Which you already know because you saw the movie.
I have not seen Han.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I've only
Seen enough bits.
I've only seen the commercial.
Awesome.
It's good. Coaxiums, Deveronians, those are the
Can we go
devil
to
looking.
S's? Go to
S's.
'cause there's a particular race that I'm thinking that you'll particularly enjoy that's in the S's.
Alright, We got Sakians, Sathari, Solonians, Shistavanins. Josh said interesting, by the way. Like I said, I think he's probably into the idea of Celestins and Skakoans. Those are all the official races.
Damn. I was hoping Shard would be in there.
I know what you were thinking. Yeah, that's from the D20.
Yeah. So good, though.
But it also breaks what their rules are about droids.
But they're not technically a droid.
I-
They're their own sentient
yeah,
race.
yeah,
that require-
yeah. But they don't. Yeah, I know what you're saying though.
Yeah. Shit. Let's look at the shapeshifters real fast, because I think that you'll enjoy a shapeshifter.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll look at those later. We'll look at those like after we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, so where were we? Where were you, like you guys? Were you just still discussing business?
Oh yeah, we're just business, all business.
Was there anything you guys wanted to do at this point? Because, I mean, pretty much business is over. I know JP won't mind if we get into a little bit of action if you happen to.
Sure.
JP's not the kind to complain about that, as long as it's not something like that needs him.
Important the story that relates to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there anything, like, I guess at this point, you could be watching HK hunt down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you guys could go ahead and go to the
Make
planet
it a sport.
Yeah.
and let HK be chasing that guy Judge around.
That'd be fun. Maybe you could even help him if he asks for it.
I doubt he will, though.
You could always just tell the judge, hey, by the way, the rest of the 25 mil that you're gonna get,
25,000.
or 25,000, you'll get it if you can outrun and survive the next 3 days without that machine killing you.
So you're talking about the greatest game.
Mm-hmm.
It will be the greatest because we'll be sitting in the back. Poor bastard.
Well, I meant
Yeah, I got a maggot guy.
when I say the greatest game, though, I'm talking about like the novels,
Yeah,
the most dangerous game.
The most dangerous game. It will be the greatest game though, because we'll just be watching him run for his fucking life while the crazy ass HK bot goes boom.
HK has free reign. Watch out.
As long as no bystanders get in the way.
Like he said, no promises. So yeah, at this point, you guys are kind of doing whatever. I'm surprised you're not planning, looking up what's going on with.
Huh?
I'm surprised you're not working on trying to figure out who's been secretly double dealing on you in the huts yet.
That's
Well, that's part of this meeting, though, man.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you're still in that meeting then. You don't have to rush to watch HK. I'll let you know how that goes.
okay.
Let's just say that we'll say that in the process of B9 fixing him, he put a camera input so that way he can see what happens from HK's perspective. Does that sound fair? That way, then I could come up with a really good retelling of how it went down,
Yeah, there you go.
and then you get to enjoy it like as if it was a sport.
Right.
All right, so you guys are still planning. Dustil's sitting in the office as one of the guys. At this point, he kind of feels like
What's the name of this game?
this
Force
one.
and Destiny, right?
Well, yeah, whatever you want to call it. Star Wars Fantasy Flight tabletop game. I just say the company because we use all the systems that Fantasy Flight had for it. Because they technically made 3 different systems, but they're all like interconnected in that they can be used for the other system. Like, there's nothing that contradicts. Other than more specific stuff, but nothing too heavy.
Yeah.
So, what's your plan? What strategy are you guys going to come up with? Who are you going for? I guess you're going to your base on the planet first, because that makes the most sense. Because you have to figure out what happened. You guys get to basically do what I did Friday. Get to use some of those investigative skills. Whatever they're called in this system. It would just be like a bunch of perception checks, honestly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe a little bit of streetwise mixed in there.
I don't have streetwise.
Maybe some knowledge underworld.
I don't have that either.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I'm an educated, lore-oriented, outer rim knowledging having person. I don't have any core world anything.
I said underworld.
Yeah, I don't have underworld or core world.
Oh.
Anything outside the core worlds, I know everything. Every goddamn thing.
Alright, well, in that case, I guess it's time to... Well, he has Underworld, doesn't he? You. Don't you have Underworld, B9?
Underworld?
Knowledge Underworld.
Where's that at?
It's on the right. It's in that right
To the right.
column.
4 from the bottom. 4 from the top.
Dark from the top.
Yeah, it's in the right column.
I haven't put anything into it, actually.
Oh.
Do you have that as a trained skill?
You don't have to have it as a trained skill, though, to use it.
Right, but...
I could put something in it, because I still haven't spent the 100 experience it gave me.
Yeah. So you could probably throw it in now.
Put 2 or 3 in there.
Yeah.
And I'll say that
since I do kind of...
Yeah, and it makes story sense that you would have some of it, which is why I'm not making a big deal out of the fact that we're putting it in now while we're playing a session. Whereas usually it would be a deal, but since you haven't really touched your characters in a few months, it's all good. Alright. So Dustil's like, okay, so what are we planning to do, boss?
So that's 60.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll let him put the points in.
I did 3.
Okay, that's fine.
You only gave us 100.
Yeah, because it's 5,
so
10, it's 30 that you spent.
I spent 30?
Yeah, because it's 5, 10, 15 for each rank. So
it's 30. Only 5. I was doing it by 10s.
No, so you it's only 30.
30.
So you have...
So I could do...
You could probably fill that thing out, because it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so that would be an extra 45 if you wanted to fill it completely. So 30 plus 45 would be the...
75.
Yeah, 75 is the total.
Oh, so I could fill it up and still have 25 left.
Yep.
Because I didn't spend any of that 100 a year until now. Okay, so I just filled it up.
Yeah, there you go.
And I have 25 left.
And once again, it makes sense. You're in charge. You're half in charge of an entire criminal enterprise. I would hope the guy in charge has a little bit of knowledge about what he's doing. That's not always true, though. Just ask any manager of any retail. The sad fact of reality.
I just went ahead and put one more in education.
Okay.
One more in core worlds, and then...
Just have a little bit of...
Yeah, and then one in outer rim, just to finish spending the experience.
Okay.
And have a little more knowledge in case something comes up.
Alright, so Dustil's like, so what's the plan, boss? Are we going to strike at the huts, or are we going to investigate first?
They're going to work with us, so we're going to investigate. Try to figure out.
Oh yeah, we still have to have the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
That does require JP.
That does require.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.